Saturday night and a matchup worthy of prime time in our coverage of EA Sports college football. Sometimes it just seems the electricity is turned up for Saturday night college football on EA Sports. It's the Virginia Tech Hokies keeps it on the ground. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. He's changing the play. The give on the counter. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. Turning it on. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. As you watch how a season unfolds and you get off to a good start like these guys have in ACC play, that momentum can really be powerful.
Oh, 100%. The momentum, the confidence. Like, you go from starting the season and saying, we want to be great in these areas, and now you're starting to see it, starting to pile up some conference wins. Now, Jesse, getting to the middle of the season, and you got to continue to evolve, right, and be ready for some of these rivalries.
No doubt about it. And I think they also like the fact that they've got some guys stepping up and making plays consistently. It's one thing to do it off in non-conference play against weaker competition early in the year, but
snags it, and there's running room. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. Now from inside the red zone. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Long way to go on second down. Using his feet. Pulled to the ground. Third and long coming up. Looking to throw, it's Ambrose. Flips it out in the flat. And into the end zone for a touchdown. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese?
Offense in a bunch formation. Drops back on first down. Turns it upfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Line gets set, first down. They'll run it. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Picked off, and this one could go all the way back. Inside the 30. After making the... From the gun, running back gets to give. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Hits inside. It's Welch. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw. It's Ambrose. Rush right in his face. At midfield, he's got room. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handed to the back. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Escapes the pressure going right. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put them down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, gonna throw it. This time on target. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Virginia Tech wants to take a moment. They call their 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. To the air, it's Ambrose. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. Running inside, it's Welch. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hunt. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. Fresh center downs going to the air. It's caught. Play action on first down. They're all over it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls. On play action. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. On the run, it's Welch. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Offense gets set for second down. Dropping back, it's Ambrose. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
Got his man on the outside. Could not make his way to the corner.
Nice execution by this defense. One of the strengths of this offense is third down. They're really good at it. They were ready. Nice job getting the guy on the ground, forcing the fourth down.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going. It's first down from the 37-yard line. To the back. He's past the sticks. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling a rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. I haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action on first down. Rolls right. Fires into the end zone. And it's... They're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Give to the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. The give. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line. He now has 84 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Using his legs, it's Welch. Run ends there.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Caught. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Ambrose. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Now, after the interception, there... Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Welch. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Here comes the heat. He sacked this defense all over it.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Oh, it is on the offensive line to shore up the protection after the sack on the last play. 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Reels it in. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down. And here comes the punt team. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week. Just called on one time. Coverage unit all over him. Stop. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on 1st. Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the 1st down.
Well, this quarterback is dynamic, and it's because of his speed. You see it in the run game, but also when he decides to extend the play, scramble, and just buy himself time. Defense can't keep up.
He's going for the goal line. Saw it. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Holds on, it's Hunt. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Drops back on first down. That one comes out hot down the right side. He's got it on the sideline. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get
look at the Flaps in Atlanta, Georgia, Bobby Dodge Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. He'll bring it out. It's Westbrook. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Georgia Tech's offense who will have the football first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. Their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's seven. Like, find the weakness, go after him, that guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in the zones. You got to get him involved.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on 3rd down? And a lot of times, man, it's about being in position and making plays, and that's exactly what he did. The right spot, breaking on the football, being physical, setting the tone in this football game.
He's got great speed. Wide open, and it's a foot race. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. They'll try to get the ground game going against what looks like a tough matchup for him. We'll see if this backer can keep him in check. Great place to start for this offense. Straight ahead, it's Welsh. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking downfield, it's Ambrose. Turns it upfield. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 1st down for this offense. They'll go back to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
He's got it on the run. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute, to put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
Quick give. It's Cox. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. And the Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Trying to make one miss. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Offense making its way under the field to start the drive. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. Looking for the edge. Keeps it. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Now on 2nd down. Looking for running room. Pass to 6. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Ambrose. Unloads it left. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. This offense doing business in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. It's complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Love the accuracy on that curl throw by the quarterback, putting it right in the numbers, right in the breadbasket of his wide receiver.
The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Sells to fake. Gets rid of it. Open in the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Georgia Tech's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Takes it the other way. And he's in for the score. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
He'll bring it out. It's Westbrook. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So the Yellow Jacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Out wide left, it's Willis. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
Crosses to 35. There he goes. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Yellow Jackets headed quickly to the line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Right side, it's Newton. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. He gets 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be 4th down.
Yeah, and that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
Fires left. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. The handoff. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Moves the pocket. It's Ambrose. Zings it complete to the right. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player. and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Wants to go up top on second down. Left side is Hunt. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. New set of downs after the completion. Sells the run, looking to pass. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. Wants to throw one first. Makes the grab. It's Hart. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. And the Yellow Jackets racing to the line in a hurry up. They've been overwhelmed so far in this first half, but if they could muster a score, maybe a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, and I know it's been a struggle. They've been struggling this whole game, but let's get something positive going into halftime. Coaches won't yell at you as much, but they got the first down. Now let's put the pedal to the floor, go a little faster, cut into this lead.
Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here.
Caught, and he's got room. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard, and now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown, before this first half closes out.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Finds his big tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Yellow Jackets had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Sells the run, wants to pass. A little release to the back. Georgia Tech spins its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down. now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Out wide left, it's Cox. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that 3rd down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle setting up for him.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. To throw, it's Ambrose. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Turns it on in midfield. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Press center downs going to the air. Makes the grab. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Hunt. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback signaling to his guys. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Escapes the pressure to his right. Turning it on! And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Penn State taking on the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. And it's the Nittany Lions who finish off the victory to get to 4-1. They led this one at halftime. They held off a second-half comeback attempt. This group has to be feeling good.
And he's going to try to return this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking for a man, it's Ambrose. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. This time they'll throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. He'll get rid of it. Fired in there, but incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
From the gun. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Dumps it off in the flats. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. And the Yellow Jackets moving quickly to the line.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Nice pitching catch there from QB to wide receiver. Great job. An out route is all about timing. 1, 2, 3, boom, break out, throw it to him right now. Great pitch, great catch.
They'll move the wide receiver. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out, they're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, this is a quarterback who's not known for his running ability, obviously. We've seen him make some great throws, but mobility, that's probably not on your bingo card, and you saw it right there. He gets brought down for the sack.
Kick is in the air. Trying to get started. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Following the play, there is a Yellow Jacket who is shaken up. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Motion from the back. Keeps it himself. Keeps it on 1st down. He'll toss it. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Motion from the wideout. Play action on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Big first down sack for the defense, brings up second down. Dropping back, it's Ambrose. Left side, it's Hunt. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
On third down, he drops to throw. Soft spot in the middle. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Second and long here. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Lets it fly. And he's got it in the end zone. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And they... Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Drops back on first down. He'll pull it down. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 27. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
You have a big lead in the fourth quarter. When you do that, the only explanation for it is you're trying to send a message by sticking in another touchdown.
Yeah, and saying, listen, it's your job to stop us, and right now we're eating you alive. So I think, you know, there's some psychological warfare, right? There's some, I'm going to get in your head. There's some, I want to beat you on the recruiting trail and in the future, and, you know, kind of take that and a little rub their nose in it.
So no dice on third down, and they'll punt it away on fourth. Fair catch is made at the 50. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Stopped right there.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Off play action. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Off play action on 1st down. Still looking to his right. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked them apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns. Also showing you he can do it with his puppies. Taking off, running, getting the 1st down. Nice scramble. He's shown you a little bit of everything today.
Motion from the wide receiver. To the air. It's Ambrose. Working that left side now. And they're EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Syracuse Orange Offense in a bunch formation. Moving the pocket, it's Ambrose. Moving out to the right. He's got it. Brought down at the 20. It's a first down as this offense tries to get something going from deep in its own territory. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeps it on the ground. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Pulls it. Keeps it on the option. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Back has it. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They'll ride the hot hand. He's got enough. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Offense getting set for first down. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Makes the grab. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. They have a first down at the 41-yard line.
Nice complimentary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job on the opening drive, and they're
just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. Look out! On his feet at the 40. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Ambrose. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Wide receiver going in motion. The play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
They got him, and down he goes. What a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. That is no... They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Finds his man. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. From the gun, it's Welch. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield, it's Ambrose. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
He can't make the catch, and over the middle of the field, sometimes you hear those footsteps. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And I know it's easy up here in the booth, right, guys? Like, make that catch, right? Get on the scoreboard. Haven't scored yet with this offense. You want him to make that play, but a nice job by the defense, man. Getting there on time, not letting him wrap that football up. That's a great job breaking on the football with good timing.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Ball is spotted on the 6. It'll be 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's looking to throw. Big fella moving. Snatched it. This offense has it with really good field position. The run inside. It's Welsh. There's a crease. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Stepping to the right. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. Nowhere to go.
And we're seeing a bit of the bend, don't break attitude. Defense now, obviously they've given up some plays to allow the offense to get down in the situation, but with their backs against the wall, this is the best we've seen this defense play. They're having...
And he's got it.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Finds the tight end. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw one first. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right.
He's going for it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep balls.
Working the ground game. He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. They bring the punter onto the field now. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. Oh, he's got some space. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Trying to get the corner. He'll keep it on second down. He'll toss it. Here's a little room there. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Finds his target.
Slants are very tough to cover, but they become way tougher when you've got a big body wide receiver like that. It's almost like basketball where he's boxing you out. He gets inside real quick, uses that big body to shield you off, and even if you're playing man-to-man, you just got to get him on the ground and try to disrupt him somewhat.
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Going for it all. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. They'll run it. Got the first down. On the move at the 30. There he goes. Past the 30. He's at the 10. No one's going to get him. Touchdown. They are... The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking, and something's a little bit off. And I like the deep shot down the field. At least it was an interception, but they got to find a way in this O to manufacture some first downs and some passing yards because everything's been difficult today.
At the 45 on its way. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Showing the arm strength down the left side. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Third and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Throws to the tight end. Unloads in the nick of time. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. A one-sided game like this one, and you suffer an injury, that is not ideal. They'll need a bunch on second down. RPO complete. Runs through a man. He might have some space. They're able to keep him out of the end zone game. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown. The lead gets bigger here in the fourth quarter, and their run continues. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's